Hey there, Libras! Welcome. So, March 2026, this is shaping up to be a month of some serious power moves for you. We're going to break it all down: how to stay sharp, what traps to look out for, and exactly how you can come out on top. So, let's just dive right in, shall we? So, the main vibe for you this month, it's all about getting organized. Seriously, think of it like a total spring cleaning before your entire life. You're finally tying up all those loose ends, in your finances, in your relationships, with those projects that have just been hanging around, and you're ready to make some really clear, decisive calls. The theme here is simple. It's either a definite yes or it's a firm goodbye. No more gray areas. All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at the general energy for the month. Then, a really important warning you need to hear. After that, we'll check in on relationships, then the good stuff, opportunities, and finally, the absolute key to making this month a success. Okay, let's get into it. The general energy for March, it's all about this feeling of proactive power. You're not just sitting around waiting for things to happen to you. Nope, you're getting ready to make them happen. It's like you found this new level of efficiency, right? And this real desire to either commit 100% or just walk away. I mean, you are so prepared right now that if someone told you, hey, we're leaving tomorrow, your bags would already be packed tonight. And this isn't just about travel. This applies to everything. New ventures, big life moves, those final decisions you've been putting off, you are absolutely poised and ready to go. Okay, now for a really important part. With all this amazing forward momentum comes a very, very serious warning. You absolutely have to be on high alert this month for deception, and this is especially true when it comes to money and any kind of legal documents. And I'm not kidding, the level of awareness you need is intense. The reading literally says you need to, and I quote, open your 4 eyes. In fact, open your 8 eyes. Wow, what does that mean? It means you have to scrutinize everything. Read all the fine print, twice. Question people's motives. You need an extreme level of vigilance all month long. So, you might be asking, what do these traps actually look like? Well, the reading points to some really specific things to watch out for. Be super skeptical of any property or real estate deals that seem way too good to be true. If someone asks you to grant them power of attorney, be extremely hesitant. And double check all your bills, okay? Especially medical bills, for any of those sneaky hidden fees. This is really a time to trust your own research, not just take someone at their word. The message here is crystal clear. It's about radical self-reliance. When it comes down to your most valuable assets, we're talking finances, property, even the people you love, nobody is going to have your back the way you do. This month, you are your own best protector. Remember that. And this whole theme of being super aware, it's not just about contracts and money, it extends right into your personal life. Navigating your relationships and family dynamics is going to require that exact same sharp, clear-eyed approach. Now, I know this can be tough for you, Libra. Harmony is your thing, right? But you might find yourself getting pushed by some well-meaning family members, maybe an older relative, to, make peace or reconnect with someone from your past. The advice from the cards is firm. If your gut is screaming no, you have to listen to it. Don't let your natural love of balance push you into a situation that just feels wrong. We're also seeing the energy of the 3 of Swords pop up, and that card often warns of some painful truths. The main message, spreading yourself too thin leads to heartache. And look, this isn't just about a love triangle. It could be about trying to juggle 2 huge jobs or maybe 2 really demanding courses of study at the same time. That can lead to the exact same feeling of being pulled in different directions, and it ends in burnout or betrayal. Focus is going to be your best friend this month. Okay, but here's the good news. All of this caution, all this strategic thinking, it really pays off. Once you get through these challenges, the forecast points to some incredibly positive, real, tangible results and some major new beginnings. It's so exciting. And I want to be clear, we're not talking about vague, maybe someday possibilities. No, the rewards are concrete. We're talking about a definite house or car, a solid new job offer, good news from legal stuff, or even amazing opportunities for international travel or business. All that careful planning is going to pay off in a very, very real way. And here's a really specific detail you'll want to pay attention to. A really significant piece of good news, a major breakthrough is very likely to come from a woman in a position of authority. So, think a lawyer, a judge, or maybe a new boss who finally gives you that yes you've been waiting for. So, you're probably wondering, how do I do all this, right? How do you sidestep all those traps and grab hold of these amazing opportunities? Well, the reading points to one single primary tool that you need to use all month long. You know that old saying, while you were going, I was already coming back? That pretty much sums up your entire mindset for March. You're not just reacting to things as they come. Oh no, you are thinking several steps ahead. So anyone who even tries to deceive you is going to find out that you've already analyzed the whole situation, weighed all the pros and cons, and you're operating with a level of foresight that puts you way, way ahead of the game. So this is basically your core strategy visualized. The advice is to operate with about 95% masculine energy and just 5% feminine energy. Now, hold on, this has nothing to do with gender. It's all about your mindset. Your main way of operating should be logical, analytical, and super strategic. Your intuition, that's your feminine energy, is still there, of course, but you're using it sparingly, more like a final gut check after you've already done all the logical analysis. So let's just make sure we're super clear on what we mean by this masculine energy. It's a state of mind. It's about being the CEO of your own life, right? Making decisions based on facts and logic, focusing on practical results, and planning out your strategy before you make a move. For a sign like you, Libra, that is constantly weighing both sides of everything, this month is about choosing a side, the logical one, and then acting on it decisively. This is your power mode for March. Ultimately, this is the role you are stepping into this month. You're not the one getting tangled up in drama or complaining about problems. Nope, you are the warrior. You're the one who assesses the battlefield, finds the solution, and acts with total clarity and purpose. It is an incredibly powerful place to be. So, I want to leave you with this question to carry with you throughout the month. The focus isn't on what you might fall for, but on what you will successfully avoid. Staying alert is your strategy. And your greatest victories this March? They might just be the problems you see coming from a mile away and just skillfully sidestep altogether.